door will lead you to achieve a high school diploma and the opportunity to go to college. Who would like to open that door? But there's a little problem. Ignorance. Ignorance is not letting you see that door for what it is. Not because you choose to ignore it, but because you simply may not realize that there is a door right in front of you. When I was young and still in high school, I ignored the fact that there was an opportunity to graduate and go to college. I didn't have the passion. I wasn't motivated to continue with my studies. I believed that the only way of having a good life was to work hard physically, work long hours, work days, work nights, work. When I was 16 years old, I thought I knew what was best for me. In my junior year of high school, I decided to drop out. That school wasn't for me. I didn't value the opportunity to walk through that door with my diploma. In that moment, I didn't realize the mistake I was making. I made a choice that would affect my future in a negative way. Many of you might be asking, what about your parents? Well, let me tell you, my parents were there, but just as many immigrants' parents do when they come to this country, they worked very hard and they neglected to guide me in other ways. They were not educated, and because of that, they didn't know how to guide me in terms of my education. My parents didn't know the importance of the word college. I was the oldest child, and with me, they were still learning how to be good parents. My parents taught me how to work hard. That's all they knew. When I dropped out of school to begin working full-time, I thought I had made the right choice. The results of listening to the words that were often used in my household, a este país se viene a trabajar, was that I ended up working for 12 years in a fast food restaurant, making minimum wage. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't something that fulfilled me as a person. By accepting that job, I closed the door on my education. During those years, I didn't realize how getting an education would make me feel. I got married and had children. Over time, I realized the importance of an education. There were moments when I regretted so much not finishing high school. Helping my kids with homework was a nightmare. This was the type of situation when the idea of going back to school got stronger, but it never got quite strong enough to push me to make a change due to the economic struggles we were having. My family relied heavily on my income, but I was beginning to realize the importance of taking my life in a different direction. Something I can tell you today is that there's no job that is worth sacrificing your education. But early on, I wasn't able to completely embrace these words of wisdom. 3 years ago, I had a conversation with my oldest daughter. With an excited face, she said, "Mom, I don't think I want to finish high school. You're doing good. My dad has a good job, so I don't think I want to finish school. I will look for a job in a fast food restaurant just like you did." My jaw completely dropped. I didn't know what to say. I thought to myself, what kind of example I'm setting for my children? With my actions, I was telling them that it was okay not to get educated. Basically, I was shutting the door on their futures by not showing them that getting an education was important. This is when I said to myself, Mayra, it is time to hit the books again and finish what you started. I have always believed that God's timing is perfect. Out of nowhere, around the same time, a friend told me about Escuela Popular. I needed to value the opportunity to open that door I ignored many years ago. And here I am. It has been 3 amazing years and I don't regret any of it. Today, I tell you that because you are here, you can see the door. Don't choose to ignore it. Take time to try out all the opportunities. If it's there for a reason. When I was younger, I didn't give my education the opportunity it deserved. I chose the path to earn money by working long hours. I was immature when I made that decision on my own. My children were the perfect inspiration for me to open that door that remained closed for many, many years. Today, I choose to value the opportunity to open that door and walk out with a diploma, feeling proud because of what I have achieved. Set your goals very high and don't let ignorance stop you. The door is there. Use it. Thank you.